I'm terrified because you connected on me one time and I lost my whole health bar.
Yeah, bro. I'm fucking a seasoned veteran now.
I can't believe it's finally ours. The ultimate artifact. And just in time for the 2025 Showcase Spectacular.
That little baby is gonna be our lucky charm this year as we go even further into the infinite across the gaming universe.
Gaming, adventure, exploration. That's what it's all about.
Right on time. About T-minus 30 seconds.
Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Gonna make this the biggest and best year yet. Ready?
Ready.
Firing up the engines.
Ready for broadcast in 3, 2, 1.
Windows open. Welcome to the Level Infinite Showcase 2025. I'm Alex Jordan.
And I'm Frankie Ward.
And we're bringing you along for all things gaming.
And all things Level Infinite.
We have quite the show coming up for you, so stick around as Frankie and I take you on the ultimate journey across the Level Infinite universe for trailers, dev talks, and behind-the-scenes secrets.
That's right. We are taking you on the official guided tour of the most exciting games in the galaxy. And maybe we'll even explore some new spots within our gameverse.
You might even win an Alienware laptop and backpack, so stay tuned to the end for a special QR code.
Alex, I know we have a showcase to present, but I heard a rumor that Team on Spec Carla might be exploring Caster Woods, and this could be our only chance to head down there and find something that could explain exactly what's been going on over there.
I mean, it can't be that much more dangerous than Villador, right? And it's daylight, so we absolutely have to make a pit stop.
Lock it in.
Redirecting to Caster Woods. Hopefully Timon can avoid nightfall, because I have heard it is no joke when it comes to what's lurking in these trees. Well, looks like Timon has made himself at home. Either he's gone or he's off exploring.
Luckily, if there's anyone who can take down a raging horde of infected, it's probably Timon.
I wish I could say the same for you and me. This place looks a lot more dangerous than Villador.
Certainly seems like it. Check out that creepy castle over there.
Now, that is the home of the Baron. He's like a pharmaceutical overlord and full-blown psycho. Yeah, he kidnapped and tortured Kyle Crane for 13 years, and then when Kyle Crane escaped, he had turned into an all-out...
We should keep looking.
Yep.
Found it. Alex, we have pushed our luck long enough, and I am not as confident as Timon with a melee weapon.
You're right. It's like I can feel the Baron watching us from up there.
Well, whatever the Baron has been up to, this should hold the key.
It goes further than Kyle Crane. Whatever is out there is big.
And angry, scary, and totally heading our way. I will bring this back to the ship and find out what the Baron's been doing around here later.
Timon could give a more in-depth tour without us anyway. Time to go.
Welcome to Caster Woods. My name is Timon Smektawa, and I'm here to give you an exclusive look of the amazing and brutal world we have created for you in Dying Light the Beast. Here I am, sitting in what was once a beautiful national park, now given way to decay and danger. Caster Woods is a stunning open world full of distinct biomes for you to discover. Experience total freedom as you go anywhere, climb anything, run for your life, and drive through the countryside as you scavenge for resources fight for survival and explore. All day and all night. But whatever you do, please remember, never, absolutely never, underestimate the horrors of Castor Woods. Biters, once unsuspecting tourists now roam the landscape mindlessly. Once unsuspecting tourists now roam the landscape mindlessly. And you will also run into chargers, fast and heavy, so you will have to use all of your tactics and reflexes to defeat them. And when you're brave enough, go toe-to-toe with a volatile, the apex predator, the king of the night, a monster so powerful it's practically unbeatable. Unless you use your beast mode. And beast mode is a unique type of brutality you will inhibit as Kyle Crane. Witness the fierce conflict of beast and a man as you try to control your rage and your powers, because you never know when you might need them. And this is how you survive the night. Keep moving, trust your instincts, and always watch for the shadows. Can't wait to see you in Castor Woods.
That was the wild world of Castor Woods, straight from Dying Light, the Beast. Now, it's time to get into the heart of all things Level Infinite.
Absolutely. It's what you've been waiting for, and we are starting out incredibly strong.
We are indeed. With a well-known survival game you'll soon be able to take on the go. This is Rust Mobile. Exciting things from Rust Mobile there. I can't wait to take this game anywhere we go, so make sure to follow for more updates.
Now, let's keep up that momentum as we take you on this journey through the Level Infinite universe. First, we'll be getting an exciting look at Terminal Brigade.
Followed by a dive into the locker, the pirate underworld of Davy X. Jones, where death is only the beginning and revenge gets personal. Twice.
Jones, mark the date. We're going public. Operation. Launch the game. Certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for? Yes, I'm quoting a fantasy dwarf. Now, eyes sharp, ears open. We need flair. We need danger. There'll be blood. Sweat. Tears. Drown them in iron! And worst of all, that. Perfect. The bird is on fire. Anyway, worst of all, that rotten breath of fate down your neck. You thought death was the end.
Wake up, Jones. You've got a mission to fail.
We are so not ready for this.
Great things from Terminal Brigade there. Can't wait to experience the new character and world in Season 2.
And what could be better than teaming up with your own decapitated head in Davy X. Jones? Now, the fun doesn't stop there, as we're about to take a look at an absolute icon, a mainstay, a confirmed legend in the world of the Battle Royale. Here is PUBG Mobile with their latest update.
You can't keep hiding. I'm done hiding.
What an awesome time to be a PUBG Mobile fan with all the incredible new features heading your way. We cannot wait to drop in and be the last player standing.
Now, though, let's take a trip to the post-apocalyptic future, where you take control as commander to deploy your secret weapons. Here's Nikkei and their new collaboration with Resident Evil.
Now it's time to talk about our first VR exclusive at Level Infinite. Search for your lost sister as you survive the madness overcoming the frozen north in Dread Meridian.
And then we'll take a brand new look at the ultimate co-op heist, Den of Wolves.
I'm looking for my sister, Isabella. Her letter said this island holds a secret, but I haven't heard from her since. I must find her. What happened here? Writing. Could that be Bella's? Oh, damn it! No!
The reason why we make cooperative games is because I've been sort of typecast into that now.
Yeah, we sort of embrace the chaos. 10 chambers.
Den of Wolves is a cooperative FPS techno-thriller game, and that includes a lot of mindfuckery. If I can make you feel something specific, that's the goal, basically.
Look at him get antsy.
Nailing the tone and making sure that the game has a specific target audience, like we're aiming at a specific type of player.
Den of Wolves is a game that's gonna try to cater to the heist fantasy, but also cater to players playing with strangers. Splitting the game into two groups, saying like, either you plan the heist,
You're in position.
or you're there to help out. We're making almost like two games at the same time, but it sort of sits in the same session. It sort of has to be its own thing. Otherwise, why does the project exist if it's not its own thing?
It's such a cliche word, immersive, but it is. You hear that all the time about when talking about games. But yeah, I guess immersive is the best way to like just bringing people in and avoiding these things that keep reminding the player that, oh, this is just a game, you know.
We take a lot of inspiration from Inception is a good example, or Matrix, where you have an alternate reality or dimensional things.
And then, of course, there's like deep lore, and it's a huge part of a game experience is the narrative and the atmosphere, the mix with the sound effects and the music as well. All of that informs the tone and how you perceive the game as someone who just jumps in and gets into it, you know.
It develops into a sprawling city controlled by corporations, and you have to rely on crime to survive.
Everything in the game supports making it appeal to that type of a gamer.
It's hard for me to do anything else, you know. It's that. Let's just make games, in a way, you know.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I.
That was the very exciting Den of Wolves. Don't forget to wishlist it right now so you don't miss out.
Now, it's time to step into a world torn apart by Mother Nature herself. Welcome to Exoborn, where deadly forces of nature aren't just threats, they're tactical opportunities. With powerful exo-rigs, you'll scavenge, survive, and escape with high-speed movement and vertical combat while navigating deadly weather and rival players ready to take you down.
Engaging override in 3, 2, 1.
Everything fell apart. Civilization as we knew it is gone. Exoborn warriors, reborn in a new world. Everyone turning on one another. But there is a storm rising. Only the strongest can thrive. Chaos reigns. If they think this is the end of the world, Reborn, put on your exo and prove them wrong.
Over there! We gotta move! Come on, let's go!
Incredible work from the team at Shark Mob. Get online and don't forget to wishlist now.
Next up, we're back in time as we battle with bounties in Hunt Showdown 1896.
Now, Alex, I'm sad to say it might be time for us to say goodbye. Huh. Would you look at that?
Oh, I know what that is.
So do I. It's a spice harvester from Arrakis. They're usually a pretty essential piece of kit, but this one seems to be in some trouble.
Our route says that we're over Arrakis right now. Maybe it kicked out some sort of distress signal and we've picked it up.
Well, let's go check this thing out and see what we can find.
Now that is one big harvester.
A broken harvester. What happened?
No idea, but that is going to be drawing in scavengers from all over. They don't call this the most dangerous planet in the universe for nothing.
I don't see any scavengers, and there are major resources down there. That thing is brimming with spice.
Absolutely not.
Alex, is spice we're talking about. That crawler dropped things everywhere on its way to the ravine. I know it.
In and out.
In and out.
This thing is big up close. What's more, I don't think that distress signal we picked up is coming from this harvester.
There is going to be a lot of people interested in this site.
Yeah, I think we got a head start due to that signal, but I don't think that's gonna last long. We really need to get out of this heat.
Just one. Oh. Yes! I promise you this will be worth it. Control the spice, control the universe.
We really need to go. We need to get all the way back up there. Joel is on his way to check out the crash site, but I don't want to hang around to meet anyone else.
Joel will have the sense to do his exploration out of the sun. Most important thing is, this is coming with us.
A little over 2 months ago, we invited you to Arrakis with the release of Dune Awakening. Arrakis is a test, and we've seen you survive, thrive, and rise. Thank you for being a part of our launch. But the sands of Arrakis are ever shifting. We've been busy updating the game weekly, and sometimes daily, since launch. And soon, a new in-game event will be set in motion, causing a chain reaction that leads to Chapter 2. Today, I'm here to talk to you about the first major update to Dune Awakening. We have a ton of content coming your way, some free, and some as part of the DLC, The Lost Harvest. A carryall transporting a large harvester has been shot down. You will receive a mysterious call from inside the harvester, starting a brand new adventure. The DLC also offers a completely new vehicle to traverse Arrakis. It offers no significant advantage over the base vehicles in the game. Those who buy the DLC will be able to craft this vehicle and share it with their friends who do not own the DLC. In addition, the DLC will include building pieces, armors, and many other cosmetics. The main story, which will always be part of our free major updates, continues in Chapter 2. A series of murders in Arrakeen lead to a hidden chamber deep beneath the Arrakeen archives, and a secret that has been, well, spoilers. Rest assured, the story is free and follows on directly from the main story of the game. The free update will also bring new armors and new content for the Deep Desert, which allows us to create more variety in the weekly refreshes and more dynamic encounters in the world to make it feel more alive than ever. We can't wait to show you all the plans we've got in store. So in the meantime, stick to the shadows, maintain water discipline, and step lightly. Remember, the weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing.
The Mithra's in pieces. The cargo's vanished, and no one knows what it really is. Arrakis is full of secrets. Ancient things buried deep. I need your help, stranger. That package is the key to everything. Find it, and don't let anything stand in your way.
There's been a string of murders across the capital. I don't know who we can trust.
You will work with my investigator and stop this killer before he strikes again.
Thank you so much to Joel and to Timon earlier for giving us an even closer look at their incredible worlds.
Absolutely. And thank you to all the amazing developer teams across Level Infinite for allowing us the pleasure of showing their brilliant games today. Alex, I think this is it.
I'm afraid so. We're officially reaching the end of the Level Infinite 2025 showcase. But stick around for that giveaway and one last surprise as we make our final pickup.
Thanks for picking me up. I really appreciate it.
Well, Anthony, we could not let you miss the broadcast.
Oh, and Anthony, just one thing. Don't touch anything.
Can I close out the show?
Be our guest.
I'm Anthony Krautz, head of the Level Infinite team. What we have just shared with you has only scratched the surface of what makes gaming infinite. From the immersive worlds of Dying Like the Beast to the otherworldly adventures of Dune Awakening. We've celebrated games that spark joy, challenge limits, and bring communities together. To those of you here at Gamescom, tonight's showcase isn't an endpoint, it's an invitation. We look forward to welcoming you to our booth in Hall 6, where the journey continues. The Level Infinite gaming universe is always expanding, and we can't wait to invite you into even more stories, more worlds, and more adventures together. Thank you for being part of this journey. See you in the games.
Thank you so much, Anthony, for joining us on the final leg of our journey as we head home.
And thank you for joining us here throughout the Level Infinite showcase. It's been a ride. Don't forget to scan that QR code and grab your chance at winning the Alienware 16 Aurora gaming laptop and Alienware 16 backpack.
And if you're at Gamescom, come say hi. We're in Hall 6.
Thank you all so much from us here, and we have some extra special behind-the-scenes content for you to enjoy coming up now.
Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Can I push the button now?
Just one, Anthony.
Not that.
I'm the head of creative at the Infinite Creative Centre. I'm here to show you behind the scenes of our virtual production shoot for the Into the Infinite Showcase. The Into the Infinite Showcase is our chance to show off our games in a really immersive way. Virtual production allows us to use an absolutely ginormous screen to really immerse and envelop the actors and the viewers at home into the games that we're showing off. This one's over 30 meters wide and has over 800 different panels to make up this massive screen. The focus this year is all about immersion. So video games do immersion really well, and we want to bring that into real life, having the real sets, real practical props and sets, then merge them together is what it's all about. The size of this space really allows our hosts and the devs to walk through the space as if they're really there, and it makes it immersive for the viewers watching it. Pre-production for this is really important, and it takes dozens and dozens of people building the Unreal scenes, people building the actual physical sets and props. Unreal Engine is used in virtual production because it's a super flexible tool, and it also offers a great amount of fidelity. Using virtual production and Unreal Engine make changes on the fly. So if, for example, the weather's not quite right, or the sun's in the wrong place, or that rock isn't quite where we want it to be, we can move that stuff around in real time. It takes a lot of computing power to make this happen, and all these people coming together and with their technical expertise to make Unreal look this good on a screen this good is really impressive.
My name is Anthony Krautz. I'm the head of marketing for the Level Infinite brand. This year's showcase is really special to us. We're entering our third year, and every year we've been able to expand what we're delivering to our gamers and our audience. You know, we have some very great studios, and they've been working really hard in delivering the all-encompassing experiences that the Level Infinite brand always promises. You know, this year's showcase, getting the behind-the-scenes, more in-depth insights about what's coming up, why it's special, hearing directly from our game developers themselves, and hearing their vision and getting a better understanding of what the game is going to deliver.
Okay, we're gonna go for one.
On 3, 2, 1, and action.
We've been busy updating the game weekly, sometimes daily, since launch.
Hi, my name is Joel Bylos, and I'm the Chief Creative Officer at Funcom and the Creative Director of Dune Awakening. The Level Infinite showcase from last year for Dune Awakening was brilliant. We really enjoyed it. We enjoyed being a part of it. I think visually the set captures almost everything that should be there for an Arrakis set. Of course, it's probably not quite as hot, and certainly I won't get eaten by a sandworm while on set. We knew that it needed to feel oppressive to players through the systems design, the way that you have to stick to the shadows and avoid the heat of the sun, the way that you hear the sandworm rumbling through the sand in the distance, the way that you feel this tension as you play. And I think that that tension actually allows people to feel immersed in the world, that they are a part of the world, and that the world feels like it lives even when they're not around. For a game like Dune Awakening, immersion is very important. I think that the showcase, with its dramatic, dynamic sets, is a really good way to give players a taste of how they're going to feel when they play the game. I think people who are playing the game now and then seeing the sets will begin to understand just how true to the game they are and how much it feels like the Arrakis that they're experiencing in the game. Yeah, it felt like I was sort of walking around on Arrakis.
We can't wait to show all the plans we've got in store.
Generally, our design rule at Funcom for the game is make your designs fit Dune, do not make Dune fit your designs. So generally, we start from finding the phrases in the book about the system or feature that we're going to work on, and then we try to find a way to be as true to that as possible while maintaining fun, which tends to be quite a difficult challenge, so we have to iterate on the features until we get them right. Building the world of Arrakis is also about appealing to people on an emotional level. So not everybody has spent time in the desert, but people have been hot, and they understand how it feels to be in a bright sun. So a lot of our translation of immersion and features into the world is about making people feel things that they can feel in the real world in the game. And you can get that from the visuals and the way that the sky is lit. You can also get it from the way things sound in the game. You really get this sort of very visceral reaction to the visuals and sounds in the game.
We invited you to Arrakis with the release of Dune Awakening.
So during the next year, we're going to be releasing a lot of updates for Dune Awakening. And we've put out a schedule of DLC that you can see on our Season Pass page. The first one coming up is Chapter 2, and that contains both free and paid content for the game. And we're going to talk a lot about that in the coming weeks. If you're looking for a world that can immerse you, if you're looking for a story to experience, if you're looking for a challenge, if you're just looking to be a creative person who builds cool buildings, cool vehicles, or just goes out and explores a world, I think Dune Awakening has something for you. So if you're on the fence, thinking about buying, now's the time. Jump in. There's a world to explore.
Hello everyone, my name is ssantiwestt and I'm franchise director for Dying Light. So when I was coming here to the studio, I basically wasn't sure what to expect. I saw some prototypes, I saw some screenshots, but what I have found here really blew my mind. It's an amazing stage. I think it really gives honor to how beautiful and immersive our game is. What I really like about the set is that there are some things that are physical and some things that are virtual, but all of them bring the world of Dying Light, the beast, to life. You can see details basically taken from the game, both like objects, not moving objects, but also our enemies, zombies, and it really creates a very immersive experience. Basically, you feel like you are inside a video game, and this is something really amazing. You basically stand on the stage and you have a zombie next to you, and it looks so real that you can really get scared. And like, it takes really a second to kind of realize, oh, okay, this guy will not hurt you because he's virtual. So definitely that's my most favorite part of the set. What happens here at the stage of Level Infinite showcase, it's really amazing. Like, this is really what we are striving for, to put players in the shoes of the main character. And now basically I can relive that myself, just standing on the stage and feeling like I'm inside the forests of Castor Woods. Never underestimate the horrors of Castor Woods. Creating an immersive zombie apocalypse is actually quite difficult because no one has experienced that in their life, so there aren't that many references from real life Thankfully, there's a lot of great pieces of zombie fiction, movies, comic books. So we have like a pool of knowledge. What we are trying to do is we are first and foremost try to create a place that feels real and lived in. And especially with Dying Light the Beast, we have asked directly our level artists to go through every square inch of the map and try to make a place which feels like someone was just there, someone just left it, someone just escaped from this place, escaping from zombies. And I think when you have this locked down, then when you add zombies on top of it, this is really the combination that creates the most realistic and most believable fiction zombie apocalypse. For Dying Light series in general, immersion was always the part of the DNA of the series, and I think we have really topped ourselves again with Dying Light the Beast. The amazing and brutal world we have created for you in Dying Light the Beast. We are just about to release Dying Light the Beast, and we hope players will feel a lot of emotions connected to the game. I think the most important one is that we'll actually scare them a lot, and Dying Light series always was looking for survival horror as an inspiration, and we always tried to create a very scary zombie fiction. But with Dying Light the Beast, we set ourselves a goal of creating the most scary, the most horror-ish zombie fiction ever. And I think what works especially well with Dying Light as a series and in Dying Light the Beast is that we try to connect survival horror with open world. We can't wait for players to get their hands on it and tell us what they think. We have really put a lot of passion and imagination and ambition into this game. For us, it's the best Dying Light game that we have ever produced. Everyone watching, please keep your fingers crossed for us, and I hope you will enjoy what you will get with Dying Light the Beast.
Been able to establish a front line of consistent good content. Now we're looking to expand upon that.